Hey everyone, welcome to day 12 of Wool Hobbies Advent Calendar. Today there is a row counter chain in your calendar and I wanted to explain to you how you can assemble it. I already took out the thread that's in there and I threaded 2 needles. That's not particularly necessary, but it is handier to work it that way for me and to keep the speed up a little. There are 4 green beads, 1 red one and 16 white beads. And we start by threading the hook on the yarn. I'm going to use the needles, but you can just bring both ends of your yarn with the thread approximately folded in the middle. Bring the hook nearly to the end and bring both yarn ends back through the loop so that you have your yarn secured to the loop. I will zoom in a little. You are going to keep one end to the left and one end to the right. And now we are going to thread the beads. You take a green bead at first. You take your left needle and go from left to right through the bead. And then you take your right needle and you go from right to left. And then you bring it all the way up to the hook or the clasp really. It is important that the threads don't get tight in the middle of the beads, because that way it won't be easy to move the beads up and down the thread. So now you take a white bead and you continue doing this by threading from the left to the right and from the right to the left, and you do 1 green bead, 4 white, another green bead, 4 white, and you end with the red bead. I'm going to speed things up a little bit so that you don't have to watch me assemble this entire row counter, and in the end I will get back to you to explain how you can use this very clever and smart device. Now that I've done 5, I'm going to check if I can easily slide the beads down the thread. This has to go very easy, and as you can see, it does. Okay, I'll stop chatting for now so that you can watch me just putting the row counter together. And here I added the last bead, the red one. I can remove the needles and I will check if every single bead slides across easily. And this looks good, so I'm quite happy with my results. Now the two yarn ends can be just knotted and you make a firm and sturdy knot. You can cut the excess thread here, and now I'm going to slide all the beads back up. You can put the clasp on your needle or in your knitting, or you can put it on your project bag, and every time when you knit it around, you pull down one bead for the first round. Then when you knit it around again, you pull down the next bead. And this way you can keep track of the amount of rounds you have been knitting. And every fifth bead is another color. So this row counter can be used for 20 rounds. And as you can see, if I move it around, this doesn't go anywhere. If you have a row counter chain with the rings that you put on your needle and you take it off and it falls, you don't know what round you are on. So this is a very clever and easy way to keep track of your knitting. Have fun putting it together and have fun using it.